American Airlines generally does not have a great reputation globally, but is this true? How bad really is the airline that bears the name of the country it's from? Well, this week, I fly in American Airlines Flagship Business class to find out.
And that's why we're at Boston Airport's Terminal B to take American Airlines Flagship from here in Boston over to London Heathrow. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. Let's go.
I want to say thank you to Travel Smarter for sponsoring this video. More about them later.
Okay, the check-in desk for American is right here. And we could get a paper ticket, but we don't need to get a paper ticket because I've checked in online. So let's just go through TSA, see how TSA is, because there's a bit of a shutdown happening in the US at the moment. So TSA lines are a bit hit or miss. So let's go through TSA and then find the, I think it's called the Admiral's Lounge or something like that. Let's go find the lounge for their business class.
As it turns out, TSA was a breeze.
Okay, we are now out of TSA. Let's go to the Admiral's Club is what it says. Admiral's Club, not Admiral's Lounge, is what I thought it was called. Admiral's Club. See what American Airlines has for us. I need to rest anyway, I need to lie down. Looking forward to this flight tonight. Lie flat bed. Been a long day today. Still tired after AvCon as well. After the event and then before my flight this morning, so I'll be fine. Hi there, how are you doing? There we go.
Door closed, the password for the Wi-Fi's on the low.
Perfect, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Getting into the American Airlines Admiral's Club, there's a decent amount of seating and some food and drink options. But food-wise, there definitely isn't a lot to choose from, with only some hot and cold food options.
Okay, so we are in the Admiral Lounge, or Admiral Club here in Boston. It actually looks really nice. It's very quiet as well, which I quite like. Just gonna have some food and chill for a few hours because I got about a 4-hour wait until my flight because I came in on a connecting flight from Savannah. Looking forward to getting on board American's Flagship, or yeah, Flagship I think it's called. Yeah, Flagship Business class, and seeing what that's like.
As we had a bit of a wait, I decided to get some food, the only hot food available.
I've got myself some food just while we're waiting. It's a quinoa Mediterranean salad thing and a chicken and potato thing. So I'll give this a try and let you know how it is. Okay, I have to say that chicken looks like it's not very well cooked, or at least it's not cooked enough. Chicken should not have a pinkish hue, like that deep pink. I know there's pink bits in chicken, but even when you cook it, but not that colour. And that Mediterranean quinoa salad, that isn't even on talking terms with the term Mediterranean. It tastes sour. That's just wrong. So yeah, it's not, the food isn't great. I wish I could say it was, but it isn't. On the plus side, the potatoes are nice. Potatoes are nice. Okay, we've had to sit down in the lounge, now let's go down to the plane.
Great, thank you.
Leaving the lounge, we have a bit of a walk as our gate is on the other side of the terminal.
Okay, so apparently we're at gate 22, B22, we're in the B terminal here at Boston. Gate 22 is this way, apparently. Everything's a lot more open than it was when I was last here, like 5 days ago.
Getting to the gate, the UK and US flags were on display, and our American Airlines Boeing 777-200 was waiting on stands to take us over to London Heathrow.
Okay, and there is our American Airlines 777-200. I think it's 200ER that is going to take us over to Heathrow. I think they must use this gate quite a lot for flights to Heathrow because there's like the American flag and the Union Jack there as well. I'm looking forward to seeing how this flight is because American Airlines is a member of One World, so coming from the UK, if they are pretty decent, then it gives another option within the One World Alliance to travel transatlantic. Obviously, British Airways being the main one out of the UK, but if American are pretty good as well, then I feel better about jumping on either one interchangeably across the Atlantic. So yeah, I've got high hopes for this, but we'll see when we get on board, see how it is. The lounge, not that great to be honest. I did try a bit of coffee, it couldn't really be called coffee, it was so watery, so weak, and the food wasn't great at all, so I'm hoping the onboard experience is better. One thing I want to talk to you about before we get on board is airline status. And one tool that has been helping me with this is Travel Smarter, who have kindly sponsored today's video. Because as I try to maintain my British Airways Silver status, Travel Smarter still helps me fly a variety of airlines that still fit my schedule, while still working towards and improving my airline status. This helps out so much because rather than being tied to a single airline like British Airways to maintain my British Airways status, Travel Smarter helps me work out which flights
best earn me the best tier points and the best miles, and which airline to attribute those miles and tier points to. This is particularly helpful when, like me, you are traveling across an airline alliance. Because you may or may not know this, the airline you choose to fly may or may not be the best airline to collect points with. And the thing I really like about the Travel Smarter platform is that it will show you how many miles or tier points you will earn depending on where you credit your flight. This helps you reach elite status as quickly as possible and as cost effectively as possible. In many cases on this trip, I've been able to book my flights as I would before, but then use the Travel Smarter platform to determine where to credit my flights to, making sure that all these flights are still helping me reach my alliance status goals. So if you're interested in earning more airline rewards, getting alliance status faster, and getting more value from the flights that you were already taking, I definitely recommend checking out Travel Smarter. Check out Travel Smarter in the link in the description and use code DOM when you sign up to get 10% off. And thank you once again to Travel Smarter for sponsoring this video. But anyway, let's go get on board.
And we're just getting on board now, but I was just noticed in the spirit of Concorde. That's pretty cool. If you did see my Concorde video, you'll know this is pretty apt because I released that about 5 days ago from filming this, so it's pretty cool.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Hi there. 4A.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Getting on board American's Flagship, the seating is in a 1-2-1 setup.
Okay then, here we are on the business class of American Flagship. It is very spacious, as you can see, and we were left some bedding as well, which will come in very handy tonight because I am super tired. I need a lot of sleep, so gonna have some food and then get a sleep, hopefully. But anyway, I'll just show you around the seat real quickly. You got the controls to the IFE system, as well as a reading lamp, a little screen here to the side, not entirely sure what that's for. You got the IFE system that pops out, tons and tons of leg room, absolutely heaps. Place for like magazines and stuff, tablets, flagship menu, safety card, and reading magazines. And in here you have your tray table, nice big tray table it looks like. Also left of the seats was an amenity kit, and also left was a nice big pack of headphones and the menu. So yeah, it's all looking pretty good so far. I've also been left a nice bottle of water, so that's good to have. There isn't a door separating here, so there isn't full privacy, but it's private enough for me. Apart from the fact if somebody's sitting over there, they can just stare at you sleeping. It's fine though, it's fine. Especially when it's dark, it'll be fine. One thing I will say about the seat is that it is a bit older. It is quite an old seat, it looks like. Things are a bit worn, but from first inspection, everything is spotlessly clean. So, old but clean. You can see like trimming bits don't line up properly anymore. They will have done at one point, I imagine, but it's had a lot of use. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes these days, a new product means a downgrade, so not necessarily a bad thing. We'll see how it is once we're airborne.
The IFE system especially is very dated, looking like something out of the mid-2000s.
Okay, so the crew have given out a welcome drink of champagne, but kind of looks like somebody's already drunk it.
As a reminder, please place all your items.
It's fine. They still do me. I don't want much.
Following items like keep out safely seat pocket.
It's alright.
Once everyone was on board, the safety video was played, and after that, we were pushed back to taxi our way out to the runway for takeoff. Just quickly, if you're liking this video, then why not go ahead and subscribe to stay up to date with all my travels, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. Taking off out of Boston, we begin our 7-hour flight over to London Heathrow.
Okay, we've taken off out of Boston into some very heavy turbulence. I think there was this turbulence I was getting when I was coming on into Boston from Savannah, just moved out over the Atlantic, and we're flying into the back of it. So, don't know how long this is going to be until we're got some smooth air and the crew can start the onboard service, but we'll see.
Looking through the very dated IFE system, there is actually a decent library of movies and TV shows to watch. One thing I can't abide though is that American charge up to $25 for Wi-Fi access. Personally, if you're in business class, you should get this included, I think. But what do you think?
The crew have given out a hot towel, so might as well while there's turbulence. That's better, all refreshed. Okay, so here we are then in the bathroom of the 777 of American Airlines, and the business class bathroom is very, very nice. As you can see, you've got a tile effect floor, and you've got wooden accents everywhere. It's very clean as well, which is very nice. Out of the big 3 US carriers so far for the business class bathroom, this is easily the best one I've flown on. The sink as well looks like a proper sink. Can't beat that. Can't beat that with the bog standard stuff that you take on delivery with an aircraft. This is effort has gone in here. But anyway, let's get back to our seats. Okay, the crew have given out some nuts and some wine. Very, very nice. Gonna have the wine, and it looks like they're actually starting the meal service now, so gonna get the meal service. It's shrimp to start, and then I've got a special meal booked because a lot of the American carriers are celebrating like 100 years, so there was a special meal that you could book, so I'll show you that when it arrives. But for now, cheers. It's a very nice wine as well. It's Argentinian apparently. Okay, so my food has arrived, and I got myself a beef Wellington. So yeah, I've never had a beef Wellington on an aircraft before, so new experience for me. See how it is. It's quite a hard dish to put together, so we'll see how it is. But it looks pretty nice. Got a little chocolate as well. Okay, let's give the shrimp a try. Right, let's try this Wellington now. That shrimp is really, really nice. Tell you what, for an airline beef Wellington, that is not half bad. That is actually pretty good. I wouldn't say it's restaurant quality, but it is good. It's better than I would be able to make at home.
After my main, my dessert arrived. This being an ice cream sundae that American allows you to customize to your liking.
Okay, I've been given an ice cream sundae, which looks very, very nice. Let's tuck into this. Let's get the ice cream. Well, just had the dinner, and the dinner was absolutely fantastic. Out of the big 3 American carriers, the legacy carriers, is easily the best food I've had on board in their business classes. Easily the best. Yeah, American Airlines are doing pretty well so far. But anyway, I'm going to lie down and have a bit of a sleep. So I will see you when I'm getting to bed. Okay, so I'm lying down, just gonna finish my movie and then go for sleep. Very, very tired. I've got 2 more flights tomorrow as well to get home, so I need a bit of sleep. But anyway, I'll see you when we wake up for the light meal before landing, or light snack. I don't know what they serve. I think it's a light snack, but But I'll see you then.
I got a good few solid hours of sleep on this flight, and I woke up just as we were passing over Ireland with the sun rising. If you've made it this far into the video, then why not consider becoming a YouTube channel member or a Patreon? It all goes into making videos like this one, plus you'll be getting access to some exclusive content.
Just woken up. The crew has served some coffee, which is sorely needed. And they've also served some breakfast, so I'll show you that just now. It's frittata. Looks very, very nice. We're about 100 miles away from London, so we've begun our descent. So yeah, gonna get this had quickly, and then we'll be landing into London Heathrow. Personally, the flight so far, this whole flight has been absolutely fantastic. I can't complain about American Airlines at all, really. There isn't anything they've put foot wrong. The only thing really was the lounge, but the onboard experience is fantastic. So I do like American.
Before landing, the crew also handed out these invitations to the American Airlines Arrival Lounge in Heathrow.
Okay, that was very, very nice. It was very good of them to let me have the breakfast so late, considering we're actually only 11,000 feet now, so very good of them to let me have that breakfast. But anyway, gonna be landing into Heathrow just momentarily.
Landing into London Heathrow, I should tell you what I paid for this flight. This flight from Boston to London cost me £1,050 one way, which for a business class flight I really don't see as bad value for money. But you let me know what you think. Do you think this is good value for money? Would you pay that amount for a business class flight on a transatlantic run? Let me know down below.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. And there we have it, everyone. American Airlines Transatlantic in their flagship business product. Now personally, over the past week I've been testing out all three American carriers in their business products, and so far American Airlines has easily been the best. I mean, apart from the lounge and paying for the Wi-Fi in business, it's the best.
Once again, I'd like to thank Travel Smarter for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to use code DOM when signing up to get 10% off. The link is down below in the description.
Doors closed. Doors open.
No worries.
Going up.
You go in
Doors
go to the lounge. Oh yeah, perfect.
going down.
Hi there.
To a boarding card,
What, yep.
passport.
Passports here.
Just any time the lady there will show you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Would you like to use it? Lucky?
Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so American Airlines have kindly given me a shower room in their arrivals lounge because I need a shower. And yeah, what did you think of American Airlines from Boston to New York on Flagship Business? Personally, I thought it was fantastic, a fantastic product. Can't complain about it at all, to be honest. It's an old seat, but it was clean. The staff were easily the friendliest out of all three American carriers I've been testing over the past week, and the food was the best. Apart from the lounge at the airport, which you can change by getting access to other lounges, and the extortionate price of Wi-Fi on board when you're in business class, that's not on. You really shouldn't have to pay that amount for Wi-Fi in business class. But other than those two little niggles, it's a solid product and I would happily fly it again. So I think out of all three, American takes the cake for me. By the way, people, you let me know what you thought of this video and what you thought of American down below. And if you did like this video, then just check out this video here. And as always, people, we will see you all in the next one.